This used to be a rundown care home. Now it's a beautiful 13-bed HMO, and it was all the vision of investor and developer Ollie Walsh. And lucky for me and you, he's going to take us on a tour around the property. So we're here now, former care home, now 12-bed HMO. The lovely hallway with some lovely artwork on the wall. This is nice.
Yeah, Jamie Stockley, the local doodle man. So he does all the welcome home signs on the HMOs. He's bloody brilliant. And also got a new You've Got Mail sign up there as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and some more artwork upstairs too. It's just like little touches like that, I think, make it, homely and...
and then you've got some of the local stuff.
Yeah.
Ferry across the Mersey.
Yeah.
Where should we go first then, Ollie?
So, let's start with bedroom 3, being the closest one to us. There's 13 rooms now in this whole property.
Yeah.
I've gone for different sort of classes of rooms. So some of the rooms have kitchenettes.
Yeah.
Some of them have kitchenettes, but without like 2-ring electric induction hobs. Like this one, for example, has an inbuilt fridge, a microwave, but it doesn't have any hob or anything like that. I just wanted to get a lot of different type of rooms so I could have a big price range to attract different types of tenants.
Is that experience from your letting side?
To be honest, on the last couple of HMOs, all the rooms are fairly similar. So the ranges for rents were sort of, I think they were between 600 and 700 for all the rooms.
Yeah.
Whereas there'll be more like probably between a £300 price difference between the cheapest room and the most expensive room for this one.
Nice.
And it was purely just to offer a different kind of thing.
Yeah, different product, different service. Because I mean, the sockets. Probably going to be an air fryer in here at some point, isn't there? Do you know what I mean? That's what I do if I live there.
Yeah.
Beautiful kitchens.
Yep.
What are you saying? Haldens?
Magnet.
Magnet. Okay.
Magnet.
Was that sourced through yourself or you builder?
Through me. So I get kitchens through Magnet. I'm a member of LMPG, if you know LMPG. Yeah. So Magnet do have great offers through LMPG. However, I've never had an experience with Magnet that has gone well.
All right, okay. So you have to earn it.
There's always screw-ups on the delivery, things are missing, but you can't argue with the price.
Right.
So,
trade off then.
Yeah, and the quality is fairly good.
If you want to be maybe more hands off, that's maybe not the route.
Might not be the route.
If you sort of give me checking stuff. Yeah. And how did builder react to that? Was he pretty?
The builder is excellent. I've used him on a few projects. He's really, really good. I think he would prefer for more things to be his responsibility because then also just logistically it's easier if he's arranging like when things are being delivered. But I quite like to have control over certain things like the kitchens, the tiles and the flooring are the 3 things that were within my remit to supply. Going forward on future products, because I've kind of got more products on the go at any one time, I think I would hand that over to be the responsibility of the builder and just specify kind of more what I want up front. Because obviously it takes a load off my plate then if I'm not to deal with things.
Yeah, it's bandwidth, isn't it? Any... are you buying these on Amex? You getting the points? Is that what you're thinking?
Some things where they accept Amex and get the points.
Yeah, that's the other thing, isn't it?
That's So got a wedding and a honeymoon next year. So get some hotel points for that. Would always be good.
Definitely get the honeymoon sorted. Because that's those sort of things. They're a large percentage of the build, aren't they? So if you've got marginal gains and you can sort of even shave off a couple of percent, it all sort of adds up. It all sort of adds up.
Exactly.
Nice. Okay. So and then we're at the stage where furniture's all in.
Yes. So all the furniture is from Landlord Furniture Co. Don't know if you've ever used them.
We've not used them, but we've used a similar company where they come and set everything up for you.
So it's the first time I've used Landlord Furniture Co. I've used Fusion in the past, also because they were through LMPG. But I've heard good things about Landlord Furniture Co. Went to see their showroom in Manchester. They were really good. The service was great.
Yeah.
It's fairly pricey stuff, but the fact that they deliver it all, they put it all together, they take all the packaging away, and it's just it's very good, high quality stuff. So I think I'll definitely be using them in the future.
No, great. And then did you sort of jump on a call with someone, go through your floor plan, say this here, this here, this here?
They've got their sort of standard products and the dimensions on their brochure.
Right.
So I basically just chose what I want. They also do custom stuff, so that in the top room there's one sort of alcove where it was just ideal to have something custom made, and they can do that for a small extra.
Yeah.
But generally most of this stuff is just standard sizes from them.
Yeah.
So I just told them I need 7 of those size things, and that's
and then a lot of this stuff is sort of specified in your HMO guidance for your local area, isn't it? Like, we need X amount of this, we need that.
In terms of furniture and storage, that isn't specified in Wirral minimum requirements. There are for like storage space for kitchens and that sort of thing.
Yep.
Not specifically for furniture, but there's a total over provision of furniture here. Like a lot of HMOs, you'll just have that. In a lot of these, we've got that plus that.
Chest
Some of the
drawers.
rooms have 2 wardrobes as well. They're all single occupancy rooms.
Yeah.
Most of the rooms have king beds, 2 bedside tables, a big desk with drawers as well. So loads of total over provision of storage.
So just for the people watching who might be thinking, this room looks big enough for a double. Why is it not a double? Can you explain that to people? Because although from a size point of view, just sort of being near the field, this field's big enough for a double. What's the reason why it's not?
So it's plenty big enough for a double. In Wirral, I think the minimum size for a double occupancy room is 14 square meters. This is well over 14 square meters, as are a lot of the rooms in here. You do need specific planning permission for that extra occupancy.
Yeah.
So this property has planning permission for maximum 13 people to occupy it. I could apply for full planning permission without changing any of the layout to accept more of the rooms being double occupancy, but I didn't want to push it in the initial planning application. There's a chance I could do it in the future if I wanted to. I'm not entirely sure that I do.
Test it, see how it goes. You've got that. So, and then for people to understand that, so from what Ollie's saying there is, it would be a 13 bed, but it might be a 17 person.
Exactly.
And that's where it is, because there can be a bit of confusion in terms of beds and people. Or again, different things on me, because you know, you might have a 6 bed with 8 people. And that's because you've got two double rooms, and then you'd be tipping over into planning. We got super technical, super early there. Well, I like it.
All good. All good.
Let's have a quick nosy in one of these.
Absolutely.
Lovely en-suites.
Come on
in. Oh my god.
So gone all out with the en-suites, as you can see.
Lovely. Oh so, wow.
Yeah. So gone all out like with the feature wall, the herringbone style feature wall. I absolutely love these tiles. You got the shower niche as well. All the black accessories, massive shower.
That is a huge shower.
Yes.
That is massive.
And that isn't even one of the biggest.
Wow.
So,
would you, your experience, always recommend going the full width?
Yes. Definitely. I wish my ensuite at home was like this.
I bet. It's nicer than my bathroom as well.
And
then so, obviously, around here we've got the super big tiles. Pros of them, easy to install.
Yes.
A little bit more intricate.
A lot more intricate. Would I do herringbone again? Probably not. I would probably just use the same tiles and just have them vertical. But it does look great. It does look. It looks really, really good. But you know, it probably adds on. You'd have to ask the builder, but I'd say it probably adds on 50% for that particular wall.
From a time point of view.
From a time point of view, and therefore a cost point of view as well. And then also gone fully tiled all the way around, because you know you could have just gone half tiled all the way around and then paint the rest of it. But honestly, for this one, I really wanted to just go all out.
Top spec.
Top spec for this one.
This feels like a boutique hotel.
Yes.
En-suite type of thing you get in London, sort of thing. So maybe you've definitely hit the niche there. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, so that's this one.
Oh, and then some nice artwork. Was that landlord furniture, or was that
No, that's Amazon.
Amazon. Oh, nice.
So just random pictures and up there as well. It just makes it look all nice. And then you've got like the inbuilt bedside lights as well, inbuilt into the wall. Switches by the bed, sockets by the beds with USB, even USB-C as well. Wow. Yes.
Nice.
So trying to future-proof it. Loads of windows in here. You've got 4 massive windows.
Loads of natural light.
Yeah.
This is where you know, from a HMO licensing point of view, it'd be interesting. Have they been round you? HMO licensing?
Yep.
What was their feedback?
They loved it.
Who's not got him? Do you know what I mean? Who's not got him?
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. And this is where there definitely is stereotype with HMOs. And you know, fair play to the HMO licensing team. They must see some stinkers, like some people trying to get some shockers through. And then you see 100%. Stuff like this. It's like, you know, it's nicer than my house. It's probably nicer than your house.
100%. Way nicer than my house.
So it's crazy. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So that was room number 3.
This is room 3. The reason why the numbers start like this is because number 1 starts in the basement, and the numbers go up as we go up. So this is bed 4. So this is one of the biggest rooms. So you've got double wardrobes there. Again. Wow. So this is a quote unquote sort of full kitchenette. So we've got a sink and a 2-ring electric induction hob, externally venting extractor fan, inbuilt fridge. All the rooms have got smart TVs as well. So again, total over provision of storage, because we've got the 2 wardrobes and we've got the chest of drawers. Yeah, it's got a bit of everything. And then the real special thing about this one, and 5 of the rooms here is that this one has a bath and a separate shower.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's absolutely huge. It's mega.
Feature wall again. So did you go, I'm assuming, same colour on every feature wall?
The basement floor and the ground floor are the blue floors. So some of the feature walls are different blue tiles, and then the top 2 floors are the green themed floors. So they're sort of green tiles, but you'll see there's different style tiles as we go around.
And was this Ollie Walsh interior design?
Yes.
Nice, well done.
Yes.
You've done a good job.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's really cool, because you know, I just wanted a bit of colour. And again, so you've got the blue feature wall, you've got the blue kitchen, you've got the bit of blue everything on the ground, on the bottom 2 floors, and then it changes to green as we go up. It just looks great in the photos. I just like a bit bit of colour.
Yeah, no, looks amazing. I can't believe the size of this ensuite.
Yeah, it's absolutely huge, isn't it?
I bet you this must have been the quickest visit from HMO licensing.
Yeah.
I bet they must have probably looked in two and gone, yeah, this is going to be sound.
In fact, they actually issued the full licence today.
Yeah.
So because they issued the proposal to grant the licence,
Yeah.
and they have a 14-day consultation period that ended today, and they've issued the full licence today. So
Nice. That's always a nice milestone, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
that's just like a rubber stamp. So for people who might not necessarily understand what we're talking about there, is when it comes to HMOs, there's a difference between licensing, planning and licensing. And this is where I can get confusion because those two departments don't talk to each other. So planning is all solely to do with plan and permission, and then licensing is the license to operate it as a HMO. So separate things. Planning happens up front, licensing happens at the end.
Yeah. And just because you've got one doesn't mean you can get the other.
Yes, yeah, because they do not talk to each other.
Yeah.
So you don't assume with either of them. But you always just have that trepidation, don't you, with licensing, even though you will have known that this will fly, given your experience.
But they were lovely when they came around, and they sort of said, look, they want to work with landlords.
Yeah.
They don't just want to be difficult for no particular reason, and the stuff they're checking is very important. So they're checking all the fire safety stuff, that the fire doors are built correctly as they should be. But, I think they can sort of tell this one's been done right. So.
Straight away from the get-go,
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. So is this the biggest kitchenette?
Yes. Yep. There's one kitchenette that I'll show you that's slightly bigger than this, but this is still a full kitchenette.
Amazing, yeah.
Yep. And then, so for kitchenettes that have 2-ring electric induction hobs, we've got the fire blankets as well, just little fire provisions that you need to put in.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that one. And then communal laundry room.
Wow.
So again, there was just so much space to play with.
Yeah.
And it was like, right, let's go all out on the amenities. So put a huge laundry room in, and this is actually one of 2 dedicated laundry rooms. There's another one on the top floor.
Wow. So you've got three washing machines, 3 dryers in here.
Yes. Yep.
And then another what? How many up there?
And another in the top floor laundry room has 1 washer and 1 dryer.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
class.
then we say that the laundry rooms can only be used in sort of social hours between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. to be mindful of people sleeping.
Outside,
a little bit more artwork here as well that the Doodle Man did.
Yeah,
he's brilliant.
Nice.
So yeah. So this is bedroom 5. So this one doesn't have a kitchenette.
Okay. Yeah. So this is just an ensuite room.
Just an ensuite room. Absolutely massive windows.
So what are you envisaging, those 2 rooms you've been in there?
Rent-wise?
What are you thinking price point? Yeah.
So, just been doing pricing today. Obviously, I want to try and, this is going to be breaking rental ceilings around here. There's not really anything of this quality around here. So I'm hoping the rooms with the full kitchenettes, like the last one that we just saw, I hope somewhere between 800 and 900 a month. Okay. Obviously, all bills included.
Yeah.
And then rooms without kitchenettes like this, somewhere between maybe 650 and 700.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more, because again, like it's an awesome room. And the other thing is that you got to remember as well, so many of the rooms have kitchenettes that there are 2 communal kitchens here as well. Yeah. Which means all the rooms, and there aren't many of them that don't have a kitchenette.
Basically have private access.
Basically have private access to huge communal kitchens.
Yeah.
So we will see. Testing the market.
And is your vision start high, and then you can sort of see gauge demand? Yeah.
Got to start high. Got to try and see if there's demand for it, and can always come down.
It's going to be. The 100% is going to be. Nice. And then this is one of the nice.
And that, believe it or not, is the smallest ensuite in the house. There's a couple of that are the same size, but still
it's
pretty
massive.
big.
It's still big, massive for an ensuite. Still really big. Nice, beautiful.
Yeah. So then if you go back out and then to the right. So this is communal living.
Wow.
Communal living and dining. You've got the TV on the wall. You've got the sofas.
Are you envisaging, because naturally, given the standard and location, probably going to be professional markets?
Yes.
You envisaging this getting used much?
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because the rooms are so big as well. I don't know. I hope it gets used.
Yeah.
I hope there's some kind of a space. Because it'd be nice for a bit of a community to form here.
To build,
and people to actually hang out and make use of the communal spaces, because there are a couple of massive communal spaces, and like the garden here is massive. There's a big patio out there as well. So yeah, but we'll see. Depends who ends up living here.
Nice. And then further down here we've got a lovely.
Wow. So we've got a communal kitchen, massive communal kitchen. You've got the breakfast bar, American style fridge freezer, 2 hobs, 2 ovens, all externally venting extractor fans, 2 sinks. And again, so I think there's like 4 or 5 rooms that don't have kitchenettes, and there's 2 communal kitchens. So this kitchen will probably end up being shared by like 2 people.
Do you, hindsight, maybe, then this is the trade-off, isn't it? More rooms, do you think you could
I don't think that, so in Wirral, any HMO that has 10 or more bedrooms, you have to have 2 communal kitchens.
Right, okay.
Even if the individual rooms have kitchenettes, unless the kitchenettes in the rooms are for exclusive use, which means, or fully featured, I forget what they call it, which would mean they've got ovens in them and that, so like full proper kitchens.
Yeah.
So you need both communal kitchens in an HMO this size.
Yeah, so there was no,
yeah,
there's no way getting around that.
Yeah.
Nice, okay.
And then we've got bedroom 6. So this is the one where, so originally I got planning permission for 12 bedrooms. This wasn't an extra living space, that was going to be like a games room.
Yeah.
I then put in a planning application for that to be changed into a 13th bedroom. That was refused by the council, then appealed, and it was allowed at appeal.
Nice, okay.
So,
do you know what was the reason it was rejected?
They said that the light and outlook for this room wasn't good enough, which was the reason why I appealed it. Because, so if you just look out the window there, the other thing that is great about this room, I'll open this door, it has its own private access, and also it has its own private patio and garden.
Wow.
So, you know, the outlook is absolutely fine and arguably a lot better than a lot of the other rooms have. And also a roof light.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of light.
Beautiful roof light. And then this is, I think actually the fairness in the corner, out of the kitchenette.
Yeah.
Feels lovely.
Yeah.
Wow,
so that's the biggest kitchenette.
I picked this room so far.
Yeah, it's nice. It is nice. And then big ensuite as well.
Another exclusive ensuite, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then different featured tiles in there.
Have you got a favourite room?
I really like this one because you've got the private garden.
Yeah.
It's either this one or the room at the top of the house, quote unquote penthouse.
Best is yet to come.
So
I like it. Wow, amazing. Yeah. In terms of panelling, is this just something you've seen from other projects?
Yeah, it was kind of to make it look as hotel-like as possible.
Boutique, yeah.
It just gives that extra little bit of sort of classiness, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And it's fairly easy to do. Doesn't add on a huge amount of cost.
Yeah.
I just think it looks pretty good.
And then from a central heating system point of view, have you gone for any sort of anything smart?
No, there's 2 heating systems here. So you've got a combi boiler and a tank that serves the basement and the ground floor.
Yeah.
And then the same serving the first and second floors.
Okay.
Just because of the sheer size of the place.
Yeah.
Both of them have Inspire thermostats on them. I don't know if you use Inspire in yours.
Use Inspire.
So that's kind of the smart thing that's going on. I have thought in the past it'd be great to have sensors on the windows so that when a window's open, it automatically closes the valve on the radiator or something like that. Yeah. But there's nothing like that going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then, so that's another thing that I added was this sort of lobby space.
Yeah.
Because that was another issue that the council raised originally. They said it was too close to the communal kitchen, so there was like potential for noise disturbance.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I guess is fair enough, but again, it's going to be used by so few people.
Yeah.
And it's not technically required, building regs wise. You can have a bedroom off a kitchen.
What about fire safety? Did they say anything about it? No.
No.
Yeah.
Particularly because it's got its own external entrance as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing as well. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
That must have felt like a good winning on appeal.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll go down to the basement now. So for the basement to work, we had to raise the ground floor to create enough head height in the basement. So this is bedroom 1. So I actually really like the basement rooms.
Yeah,
they're going to be so quiet down here.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice and cozy. Yeah, same setup now.
Yeah.
Hobs in these ones.
Exactly the same as the room above.
What's the experience of doing basement rooms then? Did you do it again?
Yeah, I mean, if the numbers make sense, obviously it's expensive to tank a basement, and you also have to use sani flow systems, macerators to actually pump waste and water back up to ground level and then back down again. So all that adds cost, but if the numbers work, it's worth doing. It got us 2 extra bedrooms.
Yeah. So it's just a ROI.
Yeah. Exactly.
ROI equation. Yeah. And then this.
Yeah.
Another one of the big
in there.
One of the big boys. Yeah.
And again, like some of the feature walls are within the showers, some are on the opposite side. It's kind of, they're all a bit different.
Nice. Anything major on the build, which sort of you caught a cold with, or?
Not particularly. We had a leak from upstairs during the build, which put a lot of water down here, and it took a while to get all that water to go away. So we're getting a bit of mold and stuff. But that's all had some dehumidifiers down here and sucked up all the water. So
yeah, nice. I suppose that's the thing with a lot of these projects, because you tend to take the original properties back to a shell.
Yeah.
You just once you pass the demolition stage, you just sort of rebuild everything. So from that, it's not that it's easy, but it's quite simple, isn't it? Because it's just loads of stud work, everything's new.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like the contractor used metal stud work for this one. Again, like that's more expensive. I don't know particularly why he wanted to use that. It goes up quicker, so maybe it's a trade-off between the material costs and the labour time. So then this is a mirror image of the room upstairs. So again, you've got a full kitchenette. Wow. Again, I really like this one, like the windows and the plants out there.
Even I mean, it wasn't particularly loud upstairs, but it just does feel really quiet down here, doesn't it?
It's cosy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
And you've got the bath and the separate shower in here.
Oh, you got one of the big ones, yeah. And then you're starting to market this today, did you say?
That hit the market on Friday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Much interest?
So there's been a few inquiries come in, so the viewings will start later this week.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you self-manage, don't you?
I do self-manage, yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about managing this? Apprehensive
a little bit apprehensive, but it's I think the quality sort of speaks for itself, so I think it'll rent out fairly quickly and fairly easily. So
do you find you have many issues when tenants move into like a brand new HMO? Getting used to it, or
not really? I kind of go all out on making sure that everything's sort of, give them a decent sort of briefing and that sort of thing. Like, and you've got like the welcome home flyer there, which tells them everything to use, and they get a full sort of induction when they move in. So full all bases covered. Yeah.
The rooms are amazing.
That's that. Yeah, there's so much space to play with. This is just the downstairs plant room. So we've got the big water tank, the gas meter, electric meter down there. And
this is basement and first floor?
Yes, basement, first floor.
Wow, that's a beefy gas meter over there, isn't he? He's a big boy, isn't he?
Never seen anything like it.
He's a big boy. Nice.
And it's just like, I'm into my tech and stuff, so I've got a leak sensor down there. Just in case something goes wrong, that'll come up on the app, like there's a leak. Just little cool things like that. Just in case,
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the bottom two floors.
How did this compare with maybe one of your sort of 6-bed projects?
You know what? The builder was really quick on this one. All in all, it's taken about 7 or 8 months.
Yeah.
Which for a project of this size was pretty good.
Yeah, it's quick.
Including a basement conversion and basically rebuilding the garage as well. So now on the green floors. So this is mirror image of the room downstairs as well. So no kitchenette in this one. But again, massive windows.
Oh, is that your big bag storage?
Yes, that's the bike store that will probably never be used. Very annoying.
The nicest bike store in the whole of New Brighton.
Yeah, exactly. All custom made bin store next to it as well. And then 2 parking spaces out there too.
Yeah. And that was conditioner planning? Yeah. Which is pretty standard, isn't it?
Yeah, like on the 8-bed HMO in just south of Birkenhead Park, we've got not a custom bike store, but a bike store that we bought for 8 bikes, never been used, never once been used. So this is the smallest room.
Okay.
Got a desk around the corner here.
Oh, yeah.
So again, it's still a decent size, still over 10.5 square meters.
Yeah, I was going to say, how does this compare with your other HMO rooms?
Similar size to some of the rooms in the other ones. Actually, in the other ones, they're probably a little bit bigger. So this is definitely one of the smallest.
Yeah.
But it's still, plenty big enough. Yeah. Still got 2 wardrobes, separate chest of drawers.
Yeah, full on suite. And again, that's where the price points in the HMOs is a big thing, isn't it?
Exactly.
Different tenants, sort of. Ultimately, it's managing your risk, isn't it, on a monthly basis? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. So this probably be the cheapest?
Yes. Yeah. So this will probably be 595. Yeah. Something like that.
Just under 600.
Again, it's still a really nice room, and you can kind of sell it on the fact that you've got a massive communal kitchen that will probably be just used by you and one
that's
other
opposite,
person.
Isn't it, as well?
Directly opposite.
Yeah. We're going to take a look at that now.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it? The standard of HMOs now.
Yeah, I know. It's going through the roof, isn't it?
It's crazy. But it's the way, I think, new generation of investors, developers coming in.
Yeah. And it's responding to a market need. Like people, young people are wanting to live in sort of a more community-focused place like this, where all bills are included. Oh, wow. So again, massive communal kitchen, 2 hobs, 2 ovens. Got the boiler that serves the top 2 floors in here. Nice. Then it comes with all amenities and everything.
So how many non-kitchenette rooms are on this floor? So we've got the one opposite.
So non-kitchenette rooms, 3 out of 4 on this floor are non-kitchenette rooms. Okay. So 1 has a kitchenette, and then on the top floor, all 3 have kitchenettes.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so this kitchen would be shared by 3 people.
3 people, wow.
Yeah.
Massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's massive.
So this one's slightly different from the one downstairs. So we haven't got like the little breakfast bar on this one, but it's still a full kitchenette.
Yeah.
This room is slightly smaller than the one downstairs because we had to move that end wall a little bit this way to make space for the communal kitchen.
Right, so everything moved this way a bit, yeah.
Which is why this one doesn't have a separate bath, but it's still got the massive shower in there.
Standard, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the green tiles. So has it sort of whetted your appetite for another project this size?
Yeah, so I've actually had an offer accepted on another one, and I've actually just gone in for planning for it for a 12 bed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, on Wirral, Liverpool.
Yep. So it's about 10 minutes away from here, just north of Central Park on Liscard Road.
Yeah.
So that'll be in planning. This one was in planning for 7 months until we got permission.
Yeah.
So it'll be similar for that, I'm sure.
Yeah, 7 months, and then what? Another 7-8 months on build.
Yeah.
We're talking 18 months time.
Yeah.
Yeah, another one of those quality.
And that's if it doesn't get refused first time, then you have to go for an appeal. Some appeals even take like a year. So,
I mean, surely. I mean, maybe I'm assuming a lot here from the planning system, but surely you must see projects like this and.
The problem is, councils still understandably hear the letters HMO, and they think shithole.
Yeah, and especially with the political climate at the moment, a lot of people.
Yeah, so it'll take a while and a few more of these type of HMOs to come along to actually start changing perceptions.
Yeah.
So this actually went to committee for decision, and so I did a presentation at committee, and you acknowledge the negative stereotypes around these things, which is appreciated. And then the more evidence like this that you can show of how it's actually going to be. So I've included a link to a video for this property in the next planning application. Yeah. Again, it's not a material planning consideration, so they can't actually consider it. But I'm sure it won't hurt the case anyway.
Yeah, to see the quality of the product. Yeah.
But I quite like it because doing the big HMOs, a lot of people don't want to do them because of the planning risk. You might buy it or even get an option on it and then not get planning and then have to appeal. But I actually find that means there's a lot less competition for these ones.
I think, and it's interesting. This is something I've been discussing with Dan recently with, Article 4 is coming in pretty much everywhere. It's sweeping across the northwest, isn't it, at the moment? So it feels like if you can start operating at that higher level, there's, like you said, that there's definitely less competition because ultimately it's risk, isn't it?
Yeah.
People are at risk.
Yeah.
So this next one, have you got an option on that or?
No. So similar to this one, I bought it without planning, so taking the risk.
Yeah.
So I'm doing exactly the same with that, and see what happens.
Yeah. And I assume in your mind you've probably got a couple of different options if HMO.
If worst comes to worst, it's I am for the next one. I'm pushing the boundaries a little bit. 4 of the rooms, I am going to be proposing that they have fully featured kitchenettes in them.
Yeah.
With all amenities except for washing facilities. Yeah. So no laundry, no washing machine, and that will mean that there'll be 12 rooms, but 4 of them will have the full kitchenettes. Which means the communal kitchen will serve 8 of the other rooms, which I hope will mean you only then need 1 big communal kitchen,
right?
Rather than needing the normal 2. So that's the big question mark. But the guidelines say that should be the case. If that's not the case and it gets refused, or if the council are willing to work with me as the process goes on, it's very easy to not get rid of one of the rooms and make that into a second kitchen. Yeah. So you go from a 12 bed. 1 massive communal kitchen to an 11 bed with 2 kitchens.
2 kitchens, yeah.
So very easy to change it into something that then would be acceptable. But I'm pretty confident with the scheme that I put forward that, but by the guidelines, it is acceptable.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the other thing, and this is something I've only sort of realised since doing our project. They are guidelines.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's no like hard and fast, and I think if you're delivering products like this, they want to work with you really.
Yeah. Well, you'd hope so. Hope so.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Right, nice, okay.
Yep.
Let's go to the next one.
This one. This is another massive room, but I didn't put a kitchenette in it, again, because I wanted to have a different style of room. Maybe there's someone who wants one of the big rooms, but doesn't want a kitchenette, but then also wants an ensuite that has a shower and a separate bath.
Yeah.
So, again, just something a bit different.
Yeah, one of the big... Yeah. Nice, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so I really like this room. Again, you've got 4 windows. You've got a window in the ensuite as well.
Beautiful view,
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you've got another doodle from the doodle artist here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Another one, nice.
This is just water tank that serves the top
tank,
2 floors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
300 litres?
Yep.
Yeah.
And so instead of system boilers, they're both combi boilers because I wanted some of the baths to be hooked up to the combi boilers rather than the tanks, so they don't waste all the water in the tanks. Bedroom 11, again slightly different from the one downstairs. The downstairs ones have the ensuite in that corner, but we didn't have the space here.
Yeah, because
the head height. Yeah. So it's perfect for the bed, and then ensuite in that corner.
Nice. And this is another. These ones feel nice and cozy, don't they? These ones on the side of the house.
And this one again, it's slightly different because we've got enough space for the kitchenette there.
Yeah. Yeah, as you come in, and then is it one of the
ensuite in there?
Oh yeah. Yeah, nice corner shower. Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Yeah. That's that one. And then be interesting to see if either of the next 2 rooms change your mind on which one's your favourite. So I've got bedroom 12 in here. Just one of the massive ones.
This is huge.
So enough space for a sofa in here.
Yeah, wow.
And then fully featured kitchenette.
Yeah, oh wow, nice corner.
Yeah.
Do you ever see yourself retrofitting ovens maybe?
I think the fire regs start becoming more onerous if you do that.
Yeah.
So I don't think so. I also think that tenants these days probably would prefer air fryers anyway. So yeah.
They can naturally bring in themselves.
And another massive ensuite, so you've got the separate bath as well.
And then any issues or worries about any of these being self-contained?
No, because you haven't got the ovens and you haven't got laundry facilities, they don't classify as self-contained.
Self-contained, yeah. Because that's always there. Again, it's the studio kitchenette style rooms. Bit of amongst the HMO community, there's a bit of conjecture, isn't there?
Yes.
Lots of people.
It can be a bit of a grey zone.
Yeah. Which is where there's no, you can't stand there and say this is what you can do, and then if someone's doing a project in Norwich, it'll be the same because it's area to area, isn't it?
Exactly. And so for my next planning application, that's another one that is a bit contentious. Those 4 rooms with the full kitchenettes, they won't have a washing machine in them. And my argument is that means they're not self-contained because they still have a shared feature in the rest of the house. And there are precedent examples in the Wirral where the planning authority their planning officers themselves have said there's no washing facilities in this room, therefore it's not self-contained.
Right.
So you'd hope that that's good precedent, but then another council might say no to that. So grey zone.
Yeah. Which is ultimately, but that's on the flip side, opportunity. Yeah, there is opportunity if you can navigate it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nice.
And hopefully set the precedent as well. So that's that one. So the dead space, so you might as well put in.
May as well use it,
something useful.
Lob a socket in there, get some. Nice. And now the main event.
Yeah. And penthouse.
Oh wow. Do you think this will be the first to go?
Don't know. We'll see. Again, it depends. It depends on the price points. If the market's receptive to it, don't know.
Wow. Yeah,
so
this
massive kitchenette. I like that the kitchenette is very much sort of separated. You've got the stud wall here.
From the wall,
on it.
Feels like a different zone, doesn't it?
Yeah. You've got the breakfast bar that sort of comes around the side. You've got the king bed. Massive chest of drawers over there. That's the one that was custom built to fit that.
Oh yeah, it's for that alcove, yeah.
And then this is a great ensuite as well because you've got the you've got the roof light. So yeah.
What a project.
Yeah.
What a project, and then finishing it off with some lovely views.
Yeah, exactly.
Of over to Liverpool.
Yeah, so it's been a great project. The builder's done a great job. It's gone. I did change some of the specifications as we went along, so it has gone over budget. It has gone slightly over time as well. I totally underestimated the budget for the furniture as well, so I went over on that. So it's had its challenges, but I'm super happy with the end result.
Yeah. And then this was, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It must feel nice going from the whole planning process to get to this stage.
Definitely. That's what I really enjoy about it because it is a challenge. I did all of the planning stuff myself as well, so I wrote the planning statement. So I'm a bit of an expert in Wirral HMO planning policy now. Because I quite like to get down in the weeds with a lot of things.
Detail.
And then similarly to have the 12-bed app approved and then crack on with the build and then at the same time go with the 13-bed app that was refused and then go through an appeal and all that kind of stuff. It's been fun seeing it all the way through. I first viewed this place over 2 years ago.
Wow.
So if 6 months negotiating on it, 7 months in the planning system, 8 months in the build, a bunch of time in between, a lot of fear, and now we're almost at the end.
At the back end.
And now we'll see if it was all worthwhile or not.
Yeah, in a couple of weeks. No, it will be. It will be. It's an absolutely amazing product. Amazing product.
It's a good product. We'll see if the market is ready for it. I've learned a whole lot on it as well, and it's lined me up for the next one. So yeah, it's been good.
Nice, and it sounds like maybe this is the jump now from their maybe 6-bed PD stuff onto this stuff maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Again, it all depends on the property and the numbers. Like, if a property came along that was perfect for a 6-bed, it's really easy to do. It's
after doing this, it will feel easy. Yeah.
But I quite like the challenge with this. So I think I want to keep on taking on bigger projects. I'm not totally wedded to just doing big HMOs. I haven't converted a property into a block of flats or anything like that yet. So maybe that could be the next thing, or move more into commercial.
I can't imagine it's too many steps adjacent to this though.
No,
I mean maybe it's some extra building control stuff maybe.
Probably, but saying that, the building control for this one is already quite onerous.
Yeah. And that's because of the number of floors it goes over.
Yeah. Number of floors it goes over, and the number of occupants as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just want to keep trying new stuff really.
Nice. Well, thank you very much, sir. Thank you for showing us around.
No worries.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.